Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome everybody and Merry Christmas Eve, as I would say.
Merry Christmas Eve, everybody.
Yes, this is our our last broadcast before Christmas, and we just want to welcome you. You probably, in the kitchen preparing your meals, maybe getting breakfast, maybe wrapping gifts, whatever you may be doing. But we just want to welcome you, and we just pray that everybody has a wonderful and great and blessed Christmas. We know that there's things out there that's going on, but we still want to welcome you. I'm your host. We're your host. I'm James Green, and this is my lovely wife, Cynthia Green. We just want to say Merry Christmas and welcome.
Yes, you guys. Oh my goodness. We are dealing with so much during this Christmas holiday, you guys. So first of all, we pray for all of you out there who are short or who don't have power right now, may not even have heat. Y'all, if you got a gas fireplace, there is a way to turn it on with no electricity. So we had to do that last year when our power went out. And if you're without power, find a friend, a neighbor who got a generator, and y'all snuggle up together this holiday season. Look out for your neighbors, you guys. Invite them over, because our neighbors didn't do that one year. They had a generator and we didn't, and we had no power. But okay, that's neither here nor there. But we're praying for you guys, and also make sure that you do not wear out your cell phones and your laptops, because you don't know when your power is coming back. But we prayed that God will perform a supernatural miracle and that your power comes back much quicker than they think or imagine that it can happen. Because
we send out traveling mercy to everybody, because we know with the way the weather is across the country that there's a lot of flights delayed, railways, there's some cancellations on trains and planes. We just want to pray traveling mercies to you for you to get to your destination safely and everything is in order, because we know that it could be tough when the weather is like this.
Yeah, so you guys be careful out there. This is a great season, great time of year. But at the same time, we also want to recognize that we know it's not that way for everybody. We've had a lot of friends to lose moms this time in the last 3 months or so, or last 6 months. And that's really, really tough right here this season, especially if she's the one who was creating all the traditionally bringing the family together and cooking the meals. And then we've also lost some friends this season. So, everybody's not necessarily in a cheerful mood, but what I would want us all to remember is that Jesus is the reason for the season. He gave his son for a reason, to give us hope, to give us joy, to give us peace. So we're praying for peace beyond all understanding this holiday season. If you're grieving, if you're hurt, if you're lonely, if you're sad, if you're by yourself, may God bless you and keep you. Oh my God.
Because we know that it can be tough, when you lose loved ones around this time of season.
Yeah, and we talked about this a little bit last week. But this week, let me give you some housekeeping first, y'all. We need you to hit that share button. Even if you're watching this on the replay, hit the share button, y'all. We're going to talk about some fun things this morning. And we want to bring you on camera so that you can talk and share something that you might be doing this holiday season. So, y'all, there is so much to do during the holiday season. Like my daughter and I, we're supposed to be going out to look at some Christmas decorations and go to some sites that has up Christmas lights, or these farms out here that got the beautiful Christmas decorations.
I was going to say, and did you notice? She said, my daughter and I.
Yeah,
she did not see me.
No. I know he is not interested, so I'm not even going there. But you know what? He'll probably tag along on some of it. He'll tag along. Well, yeah. He'll tag along on some of it. But yeah, you guys. So there is just so much to do, and that's what we're talking about today: is family fun and tradition. And family is whoever you make it. It could be you and your spouse. It could be you and your dog. It could be you and your kids. It could
Friends.
be mom and all of them. And it could be like my daughter went to a Friendsmas. Okay, y'all. I've never heard of a Friendsmas. I've heard of Friendsgiving, yes. So now they have Friendsmas, where friends get together for Christmas, especially with those who don't have family in the area.
Because I know people could have moved to a different state, and they don't have family in the state where they're living. And with the way the weather is, they might not be able to get to their family. So if you have friends around, invite them over, or go over, ask them to invite you over, so you can just be around somebody, be around some positivity. Like Cynthia said, Jesus is reading for the season. You know, he doesn't want to see you down. He just wants to see that positivity, that, you know, that spirit.
That's right.
You know, a loving and caring spirit. And that's what we would like to see. So love on somebody today. But let me just say, are you prepared for tomorrow? Are you ready? Or are you getting ready?
I am.
Because we know right now, you know, like she has one more gift to wrap. I think I have one more to wrap too. I was gonna say, are we finished wrapping?
All his gifts are from me, y'all.
Are we finished cooking? You know, are we finished doing what we need to do? So when tomorrow comes, we can just have a great time, relax, open gifts, maybe watch some TV, maybe watch some Christmas movies.
Yeah,
maybe
we've been doing that this morning.
Eat some Christmas cookies.
Oh, we gotta make our Christmas cookies. Yes.
See.
But y'all, I got to do a little bit more shopping. My daughter and I were supposed to go out to see if the pop-up shop here in Charles County is up and about, because my mom, I didn't know till the last minute she was coming to town. Mama came to town, y'all. I'm so excited. Woo-hoo. And I need to go get her a gift. So I'm going to have to run out and find something to give my mama. But you guys, y'all know, how many of y'all got your hot chocolate? You know, we said, come today with your hot chocolate or your hot tea, coffee,
and I was
whatever
thinking,
it is.
I was thinking that.
Cheers, baby, cheers.
I was thinking that this was actually Christmas. This is Christmas Eve. So I know there's people who's out there right now doing some last minute shopping. I didn't even think of that. I didn't think of that. I was so busy thinking of Christmas because I know since we're basically prepared, I forgot about, are you doing that last minute Christmas shopping? Because I know people are out there right now trying to find those last minute gifts to give to someone. Because just think, when we say go over with friends or invite a friend over or go over family members, you might need to run out and get that one last gift. You know, they invited me over, so let me take them something.
Yeah, y'all know what? That's just proper etiquette. Even my daughter was talking about how at her Friendsmas last year that people, the guy provided all the food, and he provided the main dish, and people were supposed to bring side dishes, drinks, and desserts, and a lot of people showed up with nothing. So this year he had the meal catered, but my daughter was, and I think he asked people to bring drinks and desserts this year too. But my daughter said, you know, people come and they just come empty-handed. Y'all, that's not appropriate. You're going to somebody's house, even if they say you don't have to bring nothing, dinner is provided, all the food is being catered or cooked. You know, take some cookies. Take a bag of chips. Take a soda, a big bottle of soda. Take something in your hand. Take
if you want to talk about traditions, that could be one. If you're invited over, take that person a gift. You know, it can be minimal. You know, it's just the thought behind it that counts, because you're doing something for them because they did something for you. If you invited them over or they invited you over, take them something.
Right. My daughter gave her friend a cup. And he's a DJ, so it said best DJ ever. I thought it was the cutest thing, and it was in the cutest little foam box. So I wrapped it up so cute, y'all, with a little bow and a little Christmas star on it. I wrapped it for her, and I put a real bow on it, you know, like ribbon. Tied a beautiful ribbon bow on it just to make it nice for her, right? So how many of you guys, if you know, my mother taught me this. If you go to someone's house for the first time, you should always have something in your hand to give them, you know, whether that's a plant, whether, like I said, like flowers, whatever it may be. Matter of fact, my girlfriend from St. Kitts said the same thing, and I said, wow, our mothers and our grandmothers taught us a lot of the same things. But let me tell you what I did. I joined a book club in my neighborhood, and it was my first time going to the lady's house, and I have this gourmet bottles of water from this luxury bottled water, I guess I should say, not gourmet. And I took her one of these beautiful bottles of water. She was like so grateful, so thankful. She said, because we don't drink alcohol in my home. So she was so thankful I didn't bring a bottle of wine or whatever it may have been. So I felt good. So take your neighbor a gift. Take your neighbor something just because.
Right. Because the thing is, you want to spread that love or spread that joy. And this is that time of season to do that. You know, this is that time of season where you can pour out your love on someone else and make them feel loved. Yeah. Because you never know what could happen when you do something, one act of kindness, how it may affect that person.
And you never know what people are going through. That's right. I see that our dear friend Courtney Smith is watching, and Courtney is a grief counselor. So, she knows, and she probably deals with a lot of this, people who are grieving during the
this
holiday
time of season,
season, So you don't know what may put a smile on somebody's face, make them feel better, just give them a little bit of joy for the holiday. So we're talking about family fun and traditions. So we've already mentioned a few things that you can do this year to have fun. And we see it everywhere. It's been on the news. Like, giving is a way to have fun. Giving to someone at the bottom of your heart is a way to have fun. It's a way to get over your loneliness. It's a way to get over your sadness. It's a way to get over your, just your grief during this holiday
and being
season.
around,
not get over it, but it will help you.
Right, and being around people, whether it's family, friends, church friends, whatever the case may be, if this is a tough time for you, maybe you lost a loved one during this time of season, being around other people can help.
Yes.
That could make the season brighter. I don't want to say that, but that can actually help you, get through this tough time. Because I would say that during this time, you maybe really don't want to be alone, So it's good to be around some people, around some positive people. Just spread that love. Like I said before, it's the spirit within inside of you that helps.
Yes. So let's just talk about it. Okay. So we told you to come with your family PJs on, or you and your spouse's PJs, or just you. So if you got on your PJs and you want to come on camera, raise your hand and we'll bring you on camera to show your cute outfits. If you want to show your Christmas decoration, raise your hand and we'll bring you on live. I got my phone here, so I'm watching the comments. Or if you are have a tradition that you like to share, something different, something fun, something that.
Because I can tell you, one of our traditions is that this is Christmas Eve, and we all open up just one gift.
Yes, we
tonight.
Do. Yes.
One gift on Christmas Eve tonight.
Yes. So
that was something we started when?
I don't know. It's been years.
It's been years now. And we look forward to it. And see, that's the thing. If you have a tradition, we say it takes a habit to do a habit 21 times before it becomes a tradition. If you have a tradition, that allows you to look forward to some things, so when the weeks leading up to some of your Christmas traditions, you look forward to it. Because just like another tradition is, Cynthia makes blueberry muffins.
What? Oh, you were supposed to bring that up. See, I brought them to show you guys today, right?
Sorry.
So every year for Christmas, I make my family blueberry muffins. And look, I use Christmas cup tins, different ones, to put my to make the muffins in. See the different decorations. So
it's something we actually look forward to, and that's what traditions are all about. It's the anticipation, something you look forward to, coming to fruition, coming to materialize, something that you enjoy, and like, wow, I can't wait. It gets that excitement going. It gets that holiday spirit going, because now you're excited because you can't wait, because it's a tradition.
Family tradition reminds me of what my husband always says about dating, right? It's creates memories. So every year my family starts talking about, Mom or baby, you gonna make those muffins this year? They're talking about it. They laugh about the years that I burnt them. Okay, so I haven't burnt them in a couple of years.
Years burnt them. You notice she said years.
The different years.
And it's funny because when she was cooking and she forgot about them in the oven and they burned, and then the next year it happened too. That it started being a tradition.
Yeah, that's a tradition. That's all they ever talk about. But this year, you guys, I made blueberry nut muffins. So they are so good with these walnuts in there. Can y'all see that big old piece of walnut sticking out of there and the blueberries? Oh my gosh, I had one already. They are so delicious. I'm not going to eat on camera. But so that's one of my traditions that I started, was making my family blueberry muffins, and they noticed it. And so it creates those memories and it gives you things to talk about. It can draw you closer
just
together.
Like as we talked about, the unfortunately things happen during this time. You may feel bad. Go down and volunteer. Volunteer at a shelter to serve food. That always lifts your spirits, because now you feel good at giving back to those that are less fortunate, and that helps you, and that could be a tradition. I can say my brother does that all the time. My brother, every Christmas, he'll go down to the homeless shelter and help serve food. That's something he loves to do.
Sweet.
I know.
That's so sweet.
That's something he loves to do.
So what's something that you guys do? Is there anybody watching who does any type of volunteer service during the holidays? Share it with us, or raise your hand.
Any tradition, anything that you may do special. Because trust me, when people share ideas, you be like, that's a great idea. I might try that.
Right.
And you can take their idea and make it your own and turn it into your family tradition.
Right. So raise your hand if there's something that you do that you volunteer and do every year around the holidays. Or just a tradition. Well, right now we're going to talk about things that you volunteer to do. Let's talk about things that you volunteer to do or that you do for your neighbors or a friend every year, okay? What is something that you give or that you volunteer and do every year during the holidays? All right, so then we're going to keep on talking about traditions. You can type it in the chat also.
Right.
Please.
And we'll mention your traditions.
And we'll let everybody know what it is that you're doing.
Or something that you love to do each year.
Yes. And so we're talking about traditions, y'all. We have, I hadn't thought about it. We got a lot of traditions in our house.
But what I like about tomorrow, usually a traditional Christmas dinner is what? Turkey or ham or whatever.
Yeah.
We're not doing tradition.
We're doing something different
this year. We're not doing tradition this year.
And
I actually love it that we're not doing tradition this year.
We decided to switch it up. So this might become a tradition now. Normally I do the traditional Christmas dinner, or I might not cook a turkey. I might cook a huge whole chicken, but all the traditional sides. This year, you guys, I switched it up and I'm making I've already pre-prepared a huge pan of lasagna, and it's already layered and everything is set. All I got to do is stick it in the oven tomorrow and it comes out fresh.
You want to talk about can't wait? Can't wait.
That's my husband's favorite dish, y'all.
Can't wait.
And this year, I'm telling you, it is going to be good. I got like 4 different cheeses in there. I bought all fresh cheese, grated it myself and fresh and put it right in there. Oh, yeah, I got some.
And that's something she did early, prepared it early. So all she has to do is stick it in the oven. So when tomorrow comes, she doesn't have to be in the kitchen preparing it.
Yeah,
it's already prepared.
All I got to do is throw my broccoli in there, just steam it real quick, flash steam it, and we got our meal. Yes, I'm super excited. So let me tell you about another tradition. I told you guys to bring your hot cocoa, hot chocolate, hot tea, right? So every year I make, it's all falling over. Oh my goodness gracious.
Because you put it on your lap.
Yeah, because I put it on the lap and I put it on the floor. So every year I make a hot tea, hot chocolate bar. And everywhere I go, I usually take it with me. So when I go, let me see, can y'all see this? So I put a little bit of Christmas decoration in there. I have some coffee cups. I have cocoa mix, hot cocoa mix.
I thought those were cinnamon sticks, they're not?
No, I have cinnamon sticks in here too. And you see, I got my little cup with my spoons and candy canes in it. I have some fresh loose leaf green tea. And you guys can't see this pan, but I have a pan and a silver tray in the bottom of this basket. And it has tea on one side. It has instant coffee packets over on this side. And on the other side, it has packets of hot chocolate. So I do the hot chocolate and I do the fresh hot cocoa. And then I have in here for my tea, I have hot honey. I mean, not hot honey. I have honey. I have lemon juice. For my hot chocolate, I have a tin of little chocolate pieces that you can drop in your tea. I've got my organic brown sugar, all natural sugar. And guess what? I got a whole container here with little half and half different flavors, like French vanilla is my favorite, right? So you can put that in your coffee. You can put it in your tea. And so when I go to my friends' holiday parties, I take this basket. When we go to my mom's in North Carolina, I take this basket with me. Y'all, I even got the little containers if you want to do the loose tea versus the packets of tea. And you put your little tea in this little thing and drop it in your cup. And I put other little sweet treats in here, like y'all ever eat these little sticks with the chocolate inside? So I do different things every year inside my basket. And I love, when you invite me over your house during the holidays, I might bring it with me. hint, hint. But yeah, so I actually love putting together my I call it my hot bar, and I do it every year. So that's another one of our family traditions. So, and also when people come over to the home, it's already preset. I don't have to go running around getting everything for tea or hot chocolate or coffee. It's already preset during the whole holiday. I actually started Thanksgiving. So it goes all the way from Thanksgiving to the New Year, to the New Year, actually. So I told you guys to bring your hot chocolate. Who's drinking hot chocolate this morning? And do you have a favorite? There is a Ghirardelli and a Godiva chocolate. I didn't buy any this year. Y'all, their hot chocolate is everything. I add stuff to this hot chocolate. I add those chocolate pieces. I add a little sugar because, some hot chocolate in the packets does not really have a lot of flavor. So I actually usually will add I have cacao powder, which is not on my tray right now, but usually I put my cacao powder in there because I like to add cacao powder to my coffee, and it gives it that that mocha taste for your coffee. So y'all, it's so many different traditions that you can do during the holidays. Right. I want to know, what are some of your traditions? Right. If you don't have one, let us know one you're going to start this year.
And not only that, are you doing anything different this year? So we like to know, we want to ask everyone, what are you doing this year? Are you going to serve somewhere? Do you have any traditions? What are you doing this Christmas time?
And are you going to go give something to a neighbor or a friend or a stranger, like help someone this year? Are you going to volunteer this year? You're going to help someone this year? You're going to give something special to someone this year? Are you going to start some new traditions, or do you have some traditions that you already do?
Let us know. This is that interactive part.
Right. So we're talking about these things because some people struggle during the holidays. Some people's Christmas is not all that exciting. And I just want to share this quick story with you.
And some people, Christmas, I'm not going to say don't believe, but Christmas is, let's be honest. Some people feel Christmas has become materialistic. So they feel that, I'm not going to do all of that. But when you think of it from, the reason for the season that Jesus, are you going to church? Is you having a church service? That? What are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing during this Christmas time? Anything different, anything special.
If you want to go to a church service this morning, our church is Victory Christian Ministries International in Suitland, Maryland on
3911 St. Barnabas Road.
That's right. So if you want to go to church, you can do that also. But I know people say Christmas has become materialistic, but come on, Jesus gave. God gives all the time, and he wants us to be given. If this is the time of season where you can just give abundantly above what you ever normally give, then go ahead and give, y'all. Right. That's the reason for the season also, to give, to be jolly, to be happy. That's what he wanted for us in this life, to love one another, to love ourselves. Treat yourself to a gift this year, whatever that looks like. And
that's something I used to do every year, buy myself a gift.
Oh yeah, he did.
And then I used to wrap it, put it on the tree. And you're like, where this came from? It came from myself.
Yeah, I know. I should be like, what is this?
It's just something that
was just the way of him sneaking something in the house that
maybe I wanted and nobody else bought. So I bought it for myself. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with buying yourself a gift.
It's not. But you guys, we talk about these things because, like we said, these traditions and things that we do at Christmas is like dating. We believe in couples should date because dating creates memories. It
shows that they're a priority.
Shows that your mate, your spouse is a priority. So when you do traditions with your family, it shows that your family is a priority. Right. It shows that you want you guys to stay connected. Right. It gives you memories to look back on and talk about and laugh over, like my burned muffins. Okay, I'm never gonna hit the end of that. Never. Okay. But it makes a difference, you guys, in your home, your family, in your life. You can talk about it for years. And then for dating also creates romance. Now, I'm not going to say giving creates romance, but romance is just a warm, loving feeling.
I was going to say it's about the love. Yes. So doing that could show you sharing love with someone else.
Absolutely.
You don't have to be, say, in love with that person like your neighbor or a friend, but you're spreading that love, you're spreading that joy.
Yes.
You know, and that's what it's all about. It's always good to spread your love and your joy to someone else and then see how they react to it. You know, that's what makes it so wonderful, because you can see the joy on their face with you sharing your love and your joy with them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So you guys, you know, there's so much to do during the holidays. You know, get out and drive around in your car. Go look at the Christmas holidays.
Is that a tradition? Going around looking at Christmas lights?
Yeah.
Because I know there's, you know, certain cities or certain towns, you know, have an area where everyone puts up lights, and, you know, and people drive through just to see all the Christmas lights.
Oh, Gwen said, I help the homeless with meals.
See,
that's what I'm talking about.
Spreading that love, spreading that joy, giving back.
Yeah, that's so sweet, great, Gwen. But Gwen got such a big, loving heart. I'm not surprised. What a blessing you are. That's awesome. So you guys, we're going to get ready to finish enjoying our Christmas Eve. I told my husband, you know what I want to do when this is over? I want to watch the Best Man Holiday series. Yes, I'm excited about watching that. I hear people been crying. People want to have a conversation about it in January. I want to be in on one of those conversations. If it's all that, me and James might have a relationship conversation about it in January.
Because we know that if you looked at the first one when he got married, then the second one, I guess March and his wife passed away, and now you have this.
His wife.
No, I said he got married the first one. The second one, his wife passed away.
You say
Morris Chestnut. I said his wife passed away. So this one, I guess it's about Terrence Howard getting married, I believe. I'm not sure. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that is. And start a conversation, because when you think Christmas time, are they getting married on Christmas? We know that is what some people do. Some people who are engaged, they get married on Christmas. Yeah. So now not only Christmas is that season, that reason, but it's their wedding anniversary also. So they get to celebrate twice.
Yeah, you know, I saw a couple this morning looking on Facebook that's in Cancun right now for their anniversary. They got married around Christmas time. So maybe this is going to be their tradition. They'll go away for their anniversary and for Christmas
and it's
every
funny,
year.
I told Cynthia that maybe next year we'll go to a warm island somewhere. Instead of this 9-degree weather, we'll go to a warm island, lay on the beach somewhere, and Zoom our family.
Y'all,
set up a Zoom
on that one, okay?
Y'all hold him accountable to that. Like, where y'all at, man? We're enjoying Christmas on the beach with some warm weather. That's what I'm talking about.
There you go. Y'all hold him accountable.
And you never know. We do that next year, and then the next year after that, who knows? It might come a tradition where we'll never be home Christmas. We'll always be somewhere at the island.
I don't think
it reminded me of the movie. I don't know if any of you ever seen it, 4 Christmases, where they always went away, and it was to the Fiji Islands, but then there was a bad storm or fall, and they couldn't get to the Fiji Islands, and they had to do the Christmases. And his mother's, his father's, her mother's, her father's. That's why it's 4 Christmases.
That movie is so. If y'all never saw that movie, you got to watch it. It's hilarious. I don't know why it's not one of the #1 Christmas movies, but it is super hilarious. But you guys, we're just praying that everybody has a safe and blessed Christmas tomorrow. Enjoy this Christmas Eve. Do something different this evening. Make it a tradition, Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. But bring your family. It's about bringing your family together, bringing more love and fun into the home. You know, we didn't even talk about a lot of Christmas traditions that you can do, like playing games with your family, making Christmas cookies together, making a gingerbread house together, going Christmas caroling.
Look at that gingerbread house.
Oh, Lord, let me go get our gingerbread house.
Well, you know, this is a tradition for us where we get together with some of our couple friends and we have a game night. And this is every year now. This has become a tradition. So we went over there the other night. We had our game night. Last weekend. We had our game night and we had a gingerbread house competition. Everybody made a gingerbread house to see who would come in first. And we got second. Here is our gingerbread house.
Look at that, y'all. Y'all see Clifford the big dog?
Clifford the big red dog.
Yeah, the big red dog sitting in the background. But yeah, this is our gingerbread house that we made. Isn't it beautiful?
It has our walkway. It has some trees and bushes.
Yes. And look at them chocolate chips on top. I just thought that was so cute. But yeah, so this was fun too. Yeah, so we do a lot of, I just realized we do a lot of things during the holiday. We even had another couple's holiday party that we were supposed to go to, and they were sick, so it got canceled. But there's so much to do, y'all. Don't let the holidays pass you by. Don't listen to the world talking about how materialistic it is. God wants us to have fun. He wants us to enjoy life.
Enjoy each other.
And enjoy each other. And he wants us to share our love, share our joy. Because somebody may come to that party who's having a tough time. And because you're there and you're spreading your heart, it could help them during this tough holiday season.
Because I could say for me,
there's a reason for the season,
for me, we live in the Maryland area, the Maryland, D.C., the DMV area. And my family is actually in Philadelphia. So I don't really have family here. So what I do enjoy is...
I'm sorry, I'm your family, your kids. Okay. He don't have his family he grew up with here.
So, but that being said, so I enjoy going to friends, game night and hanging out with friends, doing things like this, playing games. Because what do? We did the gingerbread house. We did an escape room.
Oh, yeah.
In their house.
Fun. That money game, trying to pick up that money with the spatula.
Oh
that
my
was
God!
Hilarious.
See, and that's the thing. Enjoy one another.
Yeah,
that's what it's all about. Lifting each other's spirits.
And if you got snow, you can make a snowman. You can make snow angels. What else? There's so much things to do for the Christmas holidays.
Snowball fight.
Yes, snowball fight. Go outside. A lot of people like to go outside and throw the football in the cold. I'm telling you.
And we actually thought we would have a white Christmas this Christmas, but we did not.
I didn't think that. He thought that. I did not think
that. But
that.
we did not. And I could say our dog loves the snow.
Yeah.
Taking her out in the snow, yeah, that's enjoyable.
And that's something we forgot to do. We didn't get Noah a Christmas present.
Right.
Our daughter says she's going to go get her something, so.
Because we throw snowballs at her and she eats the snowballs.
And y'all know what's so funny? On Family Feud, one of the questions like, who is somebody you might say, oh darn, I forgot to get them a Christmas present. So of course, number one was a spouse. They said it's Christmas Eve and you forgot to get this. You're like, oh darn it, I forgot to get this person a Christmas present.
It was 4 answers.
So your spouse was number one, your parents was number two. And so the third, the people didn't get any other answers, right? And so the other family got a chance to steal, and they said pet. And Steve Harvey looking at them like, pet? Are you crazy? And I had said your dog or your pet. It was the number 3 answer, y'all. Your pet. I was like, yes, get your pet.
And that's because people looks at your pet as
part of the family.
It's a family member.
You think your dog is your child? Please, y'all. James loves his dog. Okay, that dog. You know how they say he follows a man follows a woman around like a puppy dog. I understand that now. James, our dog follows James around like a little puppy dog in love. Oh my, yes, he does. He was sitting on this, right over here on the couch. He gets up, Noah gets up. He's like, no, I'm not going anywhere. He comes right over here to sit in the chair right in the same room. And Noah comes over here and sits right on her foot, just like she was sitting on his foot over there. She follows his every footstep, y'all. She loves her master, okay? But you guys, enjoy your holiday. Mm-hmm. Enjoy your spouse. Spread some love and cheer. And I want to say this to couples. If you have been struggling to get along, you've been arguing, fussing, fighting, just been at odds with one another, not connected, disconnected. I always tell people you have to do something different to have something different. And they say, what's the thing about if you want different results, you can't do the same thing and expect different results.
Right.
Somebody has to get off the wheel and do something different. And everybody wants to be stubborn and not do that something different. But do something different this year for your spouse to break the ice. Give them a gift, something they've always wanted, or something that you think will just, be heartfelt from you, whatever that looks like. Just do, or it could be doing a chore. Putting up the Christmas decorations for them. They've been asking you for years and you haven't done it in years.
Wait, the decorations aren't up yet?
Some people's decorations aren't up, or they might have been asking you because you got an attitude, you didn't put them up. Just do it. Just do it. And I'm telling you, sometimes that little thing will break the ice and turn everything around in your relationship. Everything. So we just want to say, may God bless you. May God keep you. May he shine his face upon you and grant you peace. And together we say, if you build it, it will last. God bless you guys.
And we will see you next time.
Oh, wait. He doesn't know how to work it like I do.
Pillow talk, pillow talk, pillow talk, yeah. Pillow talk, pillow talk.